बाबू मुशाय जिंदगी लंबी नहीं बड़ी होनी चाहिए. So hello everyone, this is me Shazan Ahmed and you're watching my channel Shazan Ahmed Official. Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about one of the most inspirational, classical, masterpiece, life-changing, life-altering and life-affirming movies of all time. That is Anand, starring Rajesh Khanna Sahab, may God bless his soul, and Amitabh Bachchan sir. So let's talk about the movie. So basically it focuses on the two principal characters. First is Dr. Bhaskar, played by Amit ji, and the second one is Anand, of course played by our legendary Rajesh Khanna sir. Okay, so basically what happens, Dr. Bhaskar is just a 30 years old bachelor, introverted, quite shy, or a kind of like a very introverted person, right? I mean, and he goes through a lot of existential crisis while being a doctor. What happens, he wanted to be a doctor in his life, and he becomes a doctor, and he has this thing, like he can't help the people. He notices the people around him, they all are suffering, they all are going through a lot of troubles and tumbles in their lives, but he just finds himself in this state of hopelessness and helplessness. Okay, he wants to help the people, but he just can't do it, and because of that, Dr. Bhaskar starts to believe that this life is very meaningless, it is very purposeless, there is no use of it, there is nothing to rave about. Life is just full of misery and grief and sadness and depression and lot of trials and tribulations, and he starts to believe that death is better than life. And that's when he crosses his path with Anand, who is a very jolly, lovey-dovey, jubilant kind of like a person who loves to talk to the people. He although he has been at the last stage of his cancer, okay, he is having only 3 or 4 months to live, but still he keeps smiling, he keeps chuckling, grinning and laughing his heart out and laughing his lungs out whenever he gets the chance and whenever he gets the opportunity at the same time. Okay, he just inhales the life and exhales the depression, you could call it as, right? So it kind of leaves a very long lasting, deep, profound impact on Dr. Bhaskar. It also compels Dr. Bhaskar to look at the life with different eyes and with different goggles, if you like. Okay, it also leads this change of heart in Dr. Bhaskar towards looking at life. So if you ask me about this movie, then I would say it's just a masterpiece at best. I mean, it is the fantastic and the most incredible movie I have ever watched in my life, you could say. I mean, and I have been so much inspired by this character of Anand that I have decided myself that if I have a baby boy in the future, so I will call him after Anand, and the reason being that he will keep reminding me of the lessons that I have learned from this character of Anand. I mean, how you should need to be happy, you should need to keep smiling, you should need to keep laughing, despite and in spite of all the problems that you are having in your life. Perhaps no matter whatever the circumstance may be, you have to keep smiling, you have to keep cracking jokes, you have to talk to the people, you have to keep making new friends, you have to keep rumbling, bumbling, blathering and blithering and squabbling and yammering. Whatever you want to do, you have to do. You have some goals in your life, you have some dreams in your life, and you want to fulfill it. Just breathe life into it, yaar. Whom are you waiting for? So those are the lessons that I learned from this character, and that is the reason I will call my baby after this this character Anand for sure. So it's a very incredible movie. I just would like to recommend you to watch it. It will definitely melt your heart like an ice cream and make you cry like the onions do. Okay, so until then, to take yourself bye and see ya. And Babu Mushais, I don't know the plural of this Babu Mushais, so Babu Mushais, be happy, just put on a smile on your face, dance if you want to do, whatever you want to do, just do it, because life is too short to feel sad and to be depressed. Although I also feel depressed, I have also my moments of weakness, you could say. I go through a lot of troubles in my life, you could say, but I think at the end of it all, what really matters is like you have to keep trying. If you don't try, and if you don't do something, if you don't just even try, so I think this is not a very good thing at all. And I always believe in one thing, that as long as you are alive as long as you are alive, so you have to keep trying the things that you want to achieve in your life and you want to do in your life. Okay, so until then, to take yourself, bye bye and see ya. And I really love you.